My name is Spire, and welcome back to Rhapsody is Bad at the Disciple. Ascension 1? No, I'm not ready for that yet. Remove a card from the deck? Yeah. Not remove the strike. Gotta remember, offense is harder for me to come by than defense. Gotta get that pattern shift upgraded as soon as possible, so that I can start just outright denying attacks that I don't care about. Vested Legacy. Add 3 wards into your hand and shuffle 2 into your draw pile. 3 upgraded wards. Upgraded wards probably 6 block per, so 18 block and puts 2 into your draw pile. Why would I want to draw 0 cost 3 block? Maybe Old Timer is specifically meant to work with wards? Let's take tempo to start with here. Oof. Upgrade the tempo. Let's lose Milkshake. Get Auto Hammer. Every time you play 3 skills in a single turn, enhance a random card in your hand. Neat. Then I'll retain the enhanced card. So, Allegro 25 for 2. Don't really want that. Moderado 17 for 3 weak. Sorry, it's 2 for 17 and 3 weak. I mean, that's really good. Too good to turn up. Turn up? Too good to turn down. And then that'll definitely hit the strike. So I should be pretty damaging this turn. Beautiful. Ticked off. Stagnate. Echo Wood. All subsequent cards played this turn also play a ward. I'm gonna take a copy of that and start working with it. I want to see what its value is. Place an upgraded ward. So every other card I play this turn is going to be some block. I'm not entirely certain how much. I want to see what those upgraded wards exactly are. 4 block from 3? Alright, I don't know about that. Okay, remove the enemy's ability to pick up extra strength there, and then just murder them this turn. Yeah, I don't feel too good about picking up Echo Wood there. Block is not removed at the start of your next 2 turns. 3 turns upgraded. Alright, you know what? Maybe I can make this really defensive. Promise List. Gain 1 strength for each quest completed since this relic has been picked up. Well, now we just want to pick up as many quest completions as I can get. Wow, those are all relics. Locked Mercury. Wow, that sucks. It's really bad for us. Update. Body text update. Body text update. Body text update. Like, body text update? But it was clear. Definitely pattern shifts. No, they'll all be still attacking this turn with wilds. Okay. Actually managed to full defend this turn, as well as generate the Twirtle, which is going to be 3 slow to all my enemies at the start of each turn. Applies 3 additional slow to slowed. Oh, only the upgraded one does it to all enemies. Right, that's my bad. Should have known that. Okay. And then just hold on to the extra enhanced strike. It's enough for a single kill on the target right now. Even while weakened. Wild. And now we should be super comfy to just get kills. Or not. At the very least, we've got a mega upgraded defend. I say mega upgraded, it's just enhanced. Come on. 2 strikes for the kill. Or Moderato will do it by itself. Back 4 seconds. Restore. No. I mean, it is self-retaining, though. I'll take it. And I'll upgrade second hand next, rather than the card that's already going to be self-retaining in what is already a defensive deck as well. Yeah, definitely not going to want to watch Command here. Especially because the frontliner isn't actually attacking that next turn. Echowood, Moderato, Pattern Shift. Pattern Shift would change you to... No. Okay, so if I am using Pattern Shift here, and it does look like I am, I just shift them to a non-aggressive turn and then kill them next turn. Easy. Locked Lightning, accruing. Accruing. Can accruing be a thing that I do here? I guess I'm gonna need a lot more draw in this deck, but sure, we'll start with it. Give it a go, at least. Shifting that enemy to deal more damage actually was really good. Also, all of those wards count for the auto hammer, so they're good for at least that. Probably should have played the extra defend that turn, but it only could have buffed the back 4 seconds. Yeah, definitely shouldn't have played it. No point. So what am I looking for here? I'm looking for the Echowood. No, I don't get it, but I think ultimately I'm fine with not having picked it up there. Okay. 13 Fibonacci damage is a lot. So it's only 8 if I downgrade it, so I have to play it before I play Echowood here. Get myself some extra block here. Now the enemies are actually taking 4 damage at the end of their turns. That's going to make it a little easier for us. Do I end up taking a bunch of damage this turn? Looks like that might be the case. Sure, I'll shift you to deal more damage. Then next turn, I'm going to play back 4 seconds. It's fine. We'll be back to Moderato in decent time. So, crewing plus a strike kills the frontliner. Actually, I'll just use 2 strikes and hold a crewing. So much more useful. This turn, 8? Yeah, I guess it's 8. All right. Warding Shard. For each axe you climb, gain 1 dex at the start of combat. That is huge for us. Analog I also really like. Get that upgraded as soon as possible as well. This becomes self-retaining after its upgrade, right? Yeah, it does. Okay. We want to hit that upgrade there as well. I could just have them go to their attack, then they don't even stall this turn. Whatever, I want them to stall this turn, right? There's no reason not to let them stall this turn. And pattern shift the enemy past this attack. The only reason to pattern shift them past the attack is just so that I can hold on to my block and literally just attack the entire time from now on. Well, I say from now on, for a couple of turns' time. Saying those two. All right, we're going to have a ridiculous amount of block here as well. Thank you, Watch Command. Probably should have stopped the enemy from buffing themselves that turn. It's not, like, extremely important, but I still probably should have done it. Accruing is now 23 Fibonacci damage when I retain 3 cards. Good. Use it for its 23. You have a lot of block, but God, this is harsh. I actually don't even want to Echo with this turn, right? The enemy is only incoming with 24 damage, so... I retained Echo with the defense here. Come on, draw Fibonacci. Nope, lame. But now I get to Echowood, Watch Control, Defense. Moderado is really important. Yeah, it's really, really important that I hit the enemies here. It's not like I have something huge that I'm waiting on. I'll move the enemy to their next turn because otherwise I was about to take damage. Oh god, the whole deck is just burns at this point. I'll play back 4 seconds, completely refill my HP as much as I can at least. What? Restore your HP to last turn's HP. What? Is it the HP that you had at the end of last turn or the HP you had at the start of last turn? Because these burns, I guess, triggered at the end of my turn, but then the enemy would attack me. So I guess the burns triggered, it saved my HP value, then the enemy did its intent, and then it changed. Yeah, we're dead. We're already dead. I'm really annoyed by that. And that still wasn't enough to unlock the final level for this character, I don't think. Yeah, no, it was. Never mind. They have already gotten it. Okay. I'll take 2 random colorless cards. Awakened One's Ritual and Poison Strike. Okay, so what I want with these is just Old Timer. Just looking for the card Old Timer. Or just a bunch of draw. Ooh. Hang on. Or effects that allow me to retain other cards, because then I can just retain a whole hand full of ritual components and just win. Seems to me the right way to get it done. Okay. Yes, I'll just cycle through all of those, though. Come on, let me murder. That'll do. I mean, well-laid plans, Replica. Retain an additional card every turn. Upgrades, retain 2 additional cards every turn. That's pretty good for this. Sure. I'll take that setup. Strike the front line for the kill. I think the only really way, or rather really the only way that I intend to do this is to set up a deck that... Oh, Resident Call. Yeah. Is to set up a deck that can activate the Dark Echoes. It's going to take a long time to properly set up, though. Awaken One's Ritual, Awaken One's Ritual. Well, I feel it's going to be okay. Come on, defense. Should have just shifted the enemy to their next turn and then retained. Oh well. Okay, we only need 5 in hand at any one time. I can only retain 1 at the end of this turn, though. Unfortunately, I can't retain 2 at any one time here. Just because of how the second hand works. I only had 1 in hand by the time I had the second hand out. There's the murder. Essence of Steel. Wind up as self-retaining, which moves it out of my shuffle. I want self-retaining cards, but I want self-retaining defensive cards, not aggressive cards, I think. No need to take any damage this turn, just full block and get free stuff this hand. Let's retain a strike. Kill the front line of this turn. Slightly short. Never mind, let's pretend that one didn't happen. Retain this defend. I can always just pattern shift the enemy, so I should be fine. Yeah, I am fine. Let's second hand twice here. Use normal defend. Retain like the rest of my hand. And now we should just be able to wait one turn and get that kill. Got him. Whew. More ritual daggers. No. Upgrade a card in your deck or obtain a special relic that's going to upgrade a card every turn. Upgrade a card every turn. It's too important. And then I want to smith the one that I already need upgraded. Awaken 1 ritual. Let's retain the resonant call. So now I'll awakened 1 and then awakened 1. I've got 2 resonant calls out there. Got 8 cards in my draw pile that are incredible for us. On. Didn't draw exactly the right 5, but unfortunately, the Warp Tongs upgrades these to nothing, right? They just upgrade to exactly what they already were. It's a bit unfortunate. Do I want the enemy to deal 18 damage while they're still asleep? And that'll wake them up, right? Enemy is now awake, and ritual component. Ooh, not enough. And I only get to retain 1 card at the end of this turn as well. Second hand, I can retain a second ritual component now. We need the second hand upgraded, and we need the well-laid plans upgraded. Are you kidding me? Oh, that's awful. Well, at least we got to retain 1 this turn. Just don't have strike or pain in my next hand, please. Well, now I know pain is in my next hand as well. So, yeah, I just draw until I have pain. And I wait. So I know I've got 4 stabs, 4 ritual components in my next hand, and of course I don't get ritual component. I get to retain 2 here at least. Come on, give me the ritual component. You are kidding me! You actually have to be kidding me at this rate. I have been so screwed on drawing those. We're just gonna lose because of it as well. It's always just one of them gumming up the hand. That's so... Yeah, we lose. There's nothing we can do in this combat. That is so garbage, and I'm really mad about it. That could have been such a good run, but the fact that we got screwed on the draw so many times, like it was always just one card blocking, was awful. Ugh. I'm really mad and actually kind of demoralized by that. That's okay, though. Let's go again. Thankfully, we have Always Whale installed, so we just get the whale again. Random rare card. Pendulum. Remove targeted enemy's buff for 3 turns. I guess, like, that's a good utility card, but I don't know if it's a good card. I guess in certain elite fights, at the very least, it should be fine. Okay. So you don't get your ritual buff here. You'll just be standing and attacking me without climbing up in value at all. And then I'll murder you next time. Great. Cultist down and take backlash. Sure. Take the standard 100 there. Backlash is actually going to be really useful against this enemy. Because they definitely do some defending. Right. Got as much as I possibly need. Enemy is not defending. And then easy kill, thank you. Locked whetstone. Reap. Deal 9 damage to all enemies, upgraded to, or switch into So. Deal 12 damage to a single target, upgrades 12 to all targets, and I think it's 17 to a single. Just gonna take that for straight up damage. Make all strikes and defends ethereal. Then my deck just becomes second hand backlash reap. Alright. Which egg do I want? Molten. I don't include many attacks for this character. Right, we'll take Toxic. This is going to be an awful combat for us. All of our strikes are going to burn out of our deck. I'm going to intentionally play all of the defense, but I have to play Reap every time it turns up. And that's effectively just going to be how I fight this fight. Backlash is completely useless as well. Okay. I'd love to second hand here, but if I don't defend, those defense are ethereal, so they'll just disappear. And the backlash is obviously useless in this entire combat. The enemies don't gain strength. Sorry, they don't gain block. Yeah, we're probably just dead again here. There's no way we're going to have enough plays of... Actually, I'm just going to pattern shift 2 to the next turn. There's no way we're going to have enough plays of the Reap in order to survive much at all here. There we go. We managed to kill one of them. Can I get another before we lose? Which we definitely will. It's looking like no. My God. There are just so many days in our deck. I love that we can just draw like almost exclusively dazed now. But back when our deck was completely full of ritual components, we were incapable of drawing those. Just an interesting thing. I just think it's funny how that happened. Also, we're just dead again. Well, that's another complete train wreck of a Disciple episode. I'm just trying to lean into things that aren't even Disciple mechanics at the moment. Like, I was leaning into a replay the Spire card for the very start there, and in that run, let's go to run history so I can remember. I know it happened literally 12 seconds ago. In that run, I was trying to actually lean into Reap, but having the Ethereal Strikes and Defends was really not good for the Sentry fight. I gotta remind myself of that. I occasionally find it really good for the Sentry fight when you can burn out everything but very impactful cards like Whirlwind and things like that. But for a character where I'm already having difficulty finding damage, it doesn't look like removing the only basic damage in the deck seems to be the right move, does it? Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves regardless, by the way. My name has been Rhapsody, the name of the game's been Slay the Spire. The playlist for all content on this game, past, present, and future, is linked in the description down below, or rather playlists, for your modded, early access, main release, and How to Beat as well, I think is actually still linked down there. I'll probably make like a formal announcement of the future of the series of How to Beat at some point when it's actually decided. But at the moment, as things stand, I don't know who I'd want to record it with. I would record it with Lolash, who I recorded the first couple of How to Beats with. The primary problem being there that Lolash and I have diverged since in experience with the game. So while he would be able to provide another perspective, I feel like the dynamic would be a little off there. So I'm still trying to figure out exactly what we do with the series. But for the moment, hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you next time.